Kicking off the stream. I'm collecting more artwork behind me. I've got, let's see, what do I got here? This cool guy. This is the Warforged. I don't know if you could, yeah, you can see it on camera here, right? Cool Warforged art. Gonna be hanging that one up some point here in the near future. Awesome stuff. So the advantage of having a corner office, a corner cubicle space. So there you go. All right. Well, I am. Yep, looks like I'm on YouTube and I'm on Twitch, so we're good to go. Hello and welcome to the weekly Wednesday lunchtime live stream here on twitch.tv/DDO stream and youtube.com/DungeonsandDragons/live. I'm DDO Community Manager Cordovan. Thank you very much for joining me. Let me actually Twitterify our that we're live. I forgot to do that. You know, I've been hearing that Twitter's going to be switching over to a non-sort of time-based timeline. That would stink for us. I like to know when things are on. If it's out of order, which is like kind of the problem with Facebook, right? I can Facebook it out, but if you don't see it until, you know, a day and a half from now, then what good does it do you, right? So, but hey, whatever you gotta do, Twitter, whatever you gotta do. Yep. Hey, Cleavebeard, Confucius, RD2 Play, J. Renarin, Edward T, Zalthriz. Thanks again, Samus, for hosting right before. We are on Sarlona this week and next week. Well, this week. Next week might be Lamania. We'll see. And I'm going to be running the Stormhorn stuff, because I have yet to flag for what goes up on this character, so I figured it'd be a good time to get that done. I do have a couple spots left in the party. You can send a tell to Bean if you want in, B-E-A-N-E. This is on Sarlona. Got a little bit of sun. I suppose I could have probably shut the curtain before I streamed, but hey, whatever. So anyway, Lamania, yeah, right. Could be out even late this week. Could be early next week. We'll kind of have to see how things go. Stay tuned in the next couple of days. The first preview on Lamania is going to be the Gnome. So it'll be the Deep Gnome, the regular Gnome, and I believe the Artificer Arcano Technician tree as well. Going to be the big features for this first Lamania push. And then we'll have, you know, more Lamania stuff in the coming week or so. I think we're going to do at least 2 pushes for the anniversary. We'll show off the new anniversary quest as well, but not for this first Lamania push. So, otherwise, our bonus this weekend, we have another nice group XP bonus, so it's going to be plus 10%, and that's pretty rad. So, plus 10% XP for every member in the party other than yourself, so you can get a total of 50% XP if you max things out. That kicks off probably late Thursday morning, runs through Monday, being shut off on Tuesday because Monday's President's Day. So, you know. I don't know if we have... I think we actually have to work, but some people don't have to work, so... We're giving people an extra day on the bonus. Should be pretty rad. So. Yeah, you're right. We have been getting some group XP bonuses as of late. It's just you know, they're popular, they're fairly new, and you know the whole point of getting these bonuses is to bring people to motivate people to log in and that on the weekends and that, along with just reward those who do log in every weekend. So if it works, right? It's good for all of us. Hey, Peter823, nice to see you. You know, I actually need to check. I might have Monday off of work, although even if I do, I'm going to be doing some work from home. We had a couple of snow days. We had Monday off was a snow day, and then last Friday was a snow day as well. Just had a run of bad weather here in Boston area, and so it was kind of like put us a little bit behind, which is why I'm not 100% positive on our Lamania schedule, but we'll see how things go. So I don't know. I think I'll actually have to check. That'd be awesome if I have an unexpected Monday off. I got painting to do at home. Yeah. I'm painting my son's room. Man, because like I moved into this old house, right? This old farmhouse, and so I basically needs topped down, you know, coat of paint and what have you. So pretty fun. But it was like this awful 80s purple and pink, because some, I think, teenage girl lived there previously. And so wouldn't you know it, I asked my son, well, what color should I paint the room? You know, because I was just like, we're not doing purple and pink. He was like, I want it to be purple. All right. I promised him I'd paint it whatever color he wanted, so I'm going from 80s purple to hopefully 2015-16 purple. But purple it is. What can I say? Jaren Aron says, am I doing any more giveaways with the invisible stalker or mini stalker creature companion? Missed the ones on Thelanis. One dude grabbed most of the ones on the ground. Yes, I am going to be throughout the month here giving away as many of them as I can. So, for example, yesterday we had a
give away
invisible
creature companions?
What was that?
When did you give away the invisible creature companion?
I started doing it on Friday, and then I gave some away on the forums yesterday. I'm doing some giveaways on Twitter today, and I'm just basically going to be doing them throughout the month here, all over the place. So I can definitely hook you guys up with one here if you'd like.
Yes, please.
Yep.
I'm kind of a hoarder when it comes to companions. I got 63 of them on this account.
Oh, nice. Yeah, absolutely. So, for example, that's a great point to raise, actually. If anybody is a huge purchaser / acquirer, collector of creature companions, hit me up. Either PM me on the forums, you know, what have you. My goal is to hook as many people up with these as I can. I don't have keys on them, so like I can't do, say, just redeem a coupon thing on them. I have to actually physically hand them out. But hey, you know, I can physically hand them out to as many people as I can. So, for example, yesterday when I was doing the giveaways on the servers for the Tuesday giveaway, I just started dropping them all on the ground. I went invisible on my admin, and I just started dropping them in bushes in the marketplace and the harbor and all that sort of thing. So another option might be to look around the world, and if you happen to see them all over the place, like I said, it's just like just dropping them all over the place. I tried to make them fun. I put some in the Rusty Nail, put some in Evening Star, all that sort of thing. So I'll be doing that basically whenever I get around to it throughout the month. I'm going to be doing giveaways on social media, you know. I'm going to try to hook up as many people as I can with them, essentially. So, you know, if you are a big collector of creature companions, just let me know. I'll do my best to get you one. But we're also going to give away, like I said, as many of them as I can just on social media and what have you. So, should be pretty cool. Because, yeah, you know, I did the Friday thing just kind of as a surprise, and unfortunately I noticed a couple of people sort of just dropped them straight on the auction house and all that for kind of outrageous prices. And, you know, I guess that's to be expected, right? But don't buy them for like a crazy amount of astral shards on that. Just let me know. I'll hook you up. So. The only trick is I do need, like I said, I would need a character name and server for these giveaways, because I don't have a key that I could redeem. It's not like a code that you can just go and get one. So I should log in my admin and wreck people in PvP. I could do that. I could do that for sure. I tend to let PvP folks be on my admin, but I'm thinking for a little bit later this month, I'm going to do an event with the Lamania Test Kobold, sort of a DPS event, see who can beat down a Test Kobold first, and I might use a PvP pit for that.
Speaking about PvP,
yeah, go for it.
There was an incident not too long ago where members of another guild were antagonizing another player, and he got banned because they were trolling him, actually.
The guy who was being trolled got banned?
Yeah.
Did he, like, respond with profanity and all that sort of thing?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's probably
they were going... But all their members were still on.
Alright. Well, like I say, I don't know what the circumstances are exactly, but if you're being harassed in PvP, just send in a harassment ticket, and they'll look at the logs and that sort of thing and see who needs what. You know, if you are being harassed, that doesn't give you the license to harass back or break the rules either. Just report in that. I mean, I can understand people getting frustrated sometimes, you know, if you're being harassed and all that sort of thing, but, you know, if the person being harassed was banned as well, or, you know, banned, it was probably because someone looked at the logs and saw what they were saying as well. Now, I can't speak as to why, say, the alleged harassers in this case didn't also get disciplined, but, you know, because it depends on the circumstances, right? But they, you know, just report, and they'll look into it.
Yeah, I thought I'd just bring that up just so that way people know what to do in PvP.
Yeah, for sure. Especially, I mean, we do see that in the PvP arena where tempers sometimes, you know, get out of control and all that sort of thing. And if you're being bugged, just send in that harassment ticket and don't respond. It's really the best advice. All right, let's see. You know, I'm prepared to handle.
I just find it funny that people in PvP think that some of us don't know the COC that well.
Well, that's true too. But you know, just you can kind of go by Will Wheaton's rule in terms of the PvP rules.
Yeah. If they bug you, just like, whatever.
Yeah.
Income. Thank you.
So anyway, kind of back to the creature companion giveaway. Yeah, I'm totally cool with. I mean, you know, if I get 1,000 PMs, well, clearly I can't, you know, spend the rest of my month, every minute of every day, giving out creature companions. But I'm prepared to basically do as many as I can realistically give away. So, you know, just let me know, right? Especially if you are someone who, like, is a big collector of them, right? I really want to make sure that I support the people who are big collectors of creature companions. I don't want anyone who's like, I collect them all, except I can't get this one. You'll get it, right? Just let me know. Those PMs would be on the forums. Alright, any way to get a text export of guild roster from my own guild? Not that
I'm listening to the stream as well, so...
yeah, no problem. No problem at all. Sorry, Evil Drax. As far as I know, there's no way to get a text export of the guild roster.
Question. Do you know where you get the white hat?
That would be the Snow Panther, right? And no, I don't. I think, isn't that in the DDO store?
No, it's the top hat, the white top hat.
You mean for a creature companion or for a player?
Creature companion.
No, I'll have to look into that. I'm not sure. Because I know the big top has the white band on it for the players, but I'm not sure about the creature companion one.
Because there was a white top hat with a black ring on a devil that I seen. I was wondering where they got it.
I don't know. I'll have to ask. I'll look into that this afternoon if I can. I'm not sure.
Thanks, sir.
Yep. Yeah, polar bear cubs from Midwinter, that's true. I should have set out the codes for last Wednesday. Let's see. Just checking my group. Alright, looks like I'm set up on chat. Let me check YouTube. Nothing on YouTube yet. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not familiar with the white top hat. I'd have to look. Maybe that's something that was published for a limited time in the store. Maybe it's a... I mean, I don't know that we have any creature companion cosmetics and daily dice or any of that, so... As far as I know, it's basically either the store or nothing. But I could be wrong about that. I don't actually know. It's possible that we had some kind of limited edition version of it that I'm just not aware of. If that's the case, we'll have to take care of it. Put it back in the store here. The general rules is if somebody wants to buy something, we would like them to. Any chance export of guild roster could be added as a feature? I think that would be challenging only because it's not really something that is... Well, no, let me think about that.
Oh, Jerry, speaking about daily dice, do you know if they removed the astral shards?
I don't think they have. Not that I'm aware. I don't know everything that's in daily dice, like off the top of my head, but I don't think so. It should still be in there.
Because I rolled 100 a couple days ago and I didn't see anything in there.
Well, you're not always going to get it for rolling 100. You know, if you roll 100, you're basically going to get a pull from the top of that sort of option table, but there's more than one option.
Right. But the silver one, it's like 2 and 3 tomes, and they're all bound, I think.
Yep. At the very least, you could also get them from the Monster Manual. I know that, too.
Sadly, I got all those.
Yep. Are Astral Shards gold roll only or silver too? I don't know. I'll have to check into that. I would say that anything in the gold table is theoretically able to be acquired on the silver table. Because there's a lucky roll where you can basically, which is pull from the gold roll. And so the odds of a silver roll getting you the top from the gold roll are very, very minuscule, but it is possible. So, say I don't know what the. Don't count on it, but it's possible. Hooray. So back to the guild thing. I mean, I think theoretically it would be possible if we were able to revive the API, because at one point my DDO did have guild roster information, although it was kind of outdated and never very good. But theoretically, I think, you know, it would be possible. But I think it would be something probably not likely. Best bet is just to grab a screenshot, take care of it that way.
Hey Jerry, do you know if the memorial in the harbor is supposed to be broken?
It is not. As a matter of fact, I was working on that this past week, and odds are good we're going to be able to bring it back for update 30.
Yay!
So,
I love looking at that thing.
yeah, so basically the issue was when we updated the website, it was no longer compatible with the sort of new in-game browser that was used. But one of our folks who was doing some work on the new DDO store was able to get it working, basically. So it's just a matter of recreating the pages, which I've now done, and now we need to insert the new URL and such into the code. And so that should hopefully happen for update 30. I think there's a little bit more involved because of the... I think it basically pulls it from a WSDL table, that kind of thing, but... you know, blah blah blah. But it's still, it should be ready for update 30, hopefully.
Yeah, the other old thing that I remember, like that I liked looking at, was like the characters' inventory and all that, like what they were wearing and all that disappeared too, and I don't know where that went.
Well, I know the API is no longer supported, and my DDO went away, and most of that stuff was from the API. So that's, you know, that's where that stuff went. But it was never particularly accurate to begin with, because the API doesn't deal with past lives very well. So if I recall correctly, basically anyone who had more than 3 past lives
Dragons up.
was unable to get accurate MyDDO information. And nowadays in game, there's a lot of people with more than 3 past lives, so that means even if we were to bring the API back, it would basically be inaccurate for a large section of our player base. But we have no plans to bring the API back. Sorry. Did I say when the next Lamania build will be up? Not exactly. Ooh, cool. Nether Orb. Neat. It could be as soon as tomorrow or Friday. It could be as late as, let's say, first half of next week. But we're working on it. Working to get that first Lamania push done in the next, you know, as soon as we can. And it's going to include the regular gnome, the deep gnome, and the Artificer Arcano Technician. That's the plan. Why don't we head to the other one here that's kind of by the lake.
Alright, fine with me.
Yep.
Do you know what the cost for the gnomes are going to be by chance? Like a rough estimate?
I don't know what the cost will be, other than it'll be comparable to other like races and iconics in the DDO store. I can say it will be free to VIPs, though.
So roughly about $2,000 for both, roughly.
No, I don't think it'll be quite that much.
Hmm. Oh, as long as I get them, I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what we have been doing for races. Aren't they like races on Iconics? Aren't they usually in like the 995 to 1295 range, something like that?
It depends on it. Sometimes it's like close to like 500, depending. So I generally estimate around $2,000 for safety.
But both the Iconic, this will be the first Iconic that's formally granted to VIPs. In the past, it was, this is our first time doing an Iconic outside of an expansion pack, really. So we had to kind of figure out how we're going to work that. But we ended up just saying, hey, VIPs can get it, as part of our anniversary gift package there. So it'll be free to VIPs. Both the Iconic and the regular Druid. Or not Druid, but Gnome. Would be funny to see some deep gnome monks with the light tree. Oh, I think that's definitely a possibility. I fully expect, the deep gnome to be very popular with certain class combinations, which you will find out more about within the next couple days. What is the Iconic class? Wizard.
So Jerry, can you give us any information about the quest for the event? The anniversary event, that is?
Nope. Keeping it a secret.
Not even the location to where it's going to be held.
Location where it's going to be held. Sorry, I don't actually know the answer to that. It's probably either going to be just like an NPC that takes you there, or it's going to be not, but I'm not sure.
Oh, kind of like the Crystal Cove event then, possibly.
Well, it's going to be a formal quest, so like, it could just be like a Hall of Heroes thing, right, where you just get taken straight to it, but I'm not actually sure what our plans are. Quinfer says, I hear you're doing a 12-hour stream that day. Yes, that'll be Friday, the February 26th. I'm basically doing a day-long live stream there to celebrate the anniversary. I'm going to have some devs stop by, doing some giveaways, getting a little mad on the live servers, having some fun stuff like that. So it should be pretty cool. Sure. Has the gnome beard been changed? As we said in that image, it was concept art. So, yeah. That was never...
I'm going to hit up the top and try and get rid of those nulls up here.
In the same way all concept art changes between being concept and live, then yeah. Yeah, that beard was just sort of concept. The regular gnome will not be wisdom-based, it'll be intelligence. And that's basically to put it in line with most editions of pen and paper. Oop, there we go. is everyone? Okay.
So the regular gnome's going to be Intel.
Correct.
Well, that means you're going to have a lot of harpers and wizards.
We're doing something a little different with the Deep Gnome. And I don't want to spoil this surprise, so I will be silent. So basically, as far as I could tell, in third, certainly in fifth and third edition, gnomes were int-based, right? Where were they wisdom-based? Can someone provide that information to me? Was it fourth? What were they in? Oh, they weren't really in fourth, were they? Kamenka says I wanted AMD-based gnomes rather than intelligence-based or int-based gnomes. That's pretty funny. Is there a Q1 DDO wallpaper? No. The basic idea is I ran out of time to get it done, and then I'm planning to do some anniversary wallpapers.
Does someone want to go get the harpies, or do you want me to go get it, Jer?
Yeah, go for it.
Alright.
So the wallpapers. Since I'm doing anniversary wallpapers, I'm just going to do anniversary wallpapers. I apologize for the lack of first quarter wallpapers. I just ran out of time to do them. It's no time. I got busy at the start of the year doing other things, and so that's just the unfortunate reality of my life right now. I was hoping to get them done, and then it just kept on, Players Council got busy, and then the update got busy, and things like that. And I just haven't had time to get them done. So is Deep Gnome wisdom based then? Yes, and? Okay, checking that. Uh-oh, I'm running behind. Sorry.
We got you covered, Jerry. They won't let me interact.
Any new spells coming in Update 30? My understanding is not, say, new spellbook spells, but we have some new spell-like abilities coming in the enhancement trees for them. I've always been an AMD guy myself. Uh-oh. Am I held? Nope. Okay. Yeah, I have to say I've always been an AMD guy. I mean, all processors, they're all fine nowadays. But, I've got a old AMD quad core that I've been using for, geez, 4 or 5 years now. Thing's a piece just awesome. It works great. Alright. Man, that's just brutal. We're not even giving him a chance.
That's what happens when you're E-hard and EE capable, Jerry.
Well, I thought, I mean, I was just thinking, you know, Epic Hard would be right, but maybe we should just, we should have done Epic Elite. Next week we'll just do that.
You've eliminated every supply convoy. Not a single one made it through to the Netherese army. Kyra Armory has another chest waiting for you back at her camp.
Yeah, I wonder why the Harpies won't let me talk to them though. Kept getting a notification that it was too noisy down here for some weird reason.
Oh, I don't know.
It depends on if you have the performance skill, I think. Which you being a cleric probably didn't put any points into it.
Oh, I didn't know that either. I probably could have taken care of that then.
It's alright. Hey Jerry, do you know if they're gonna add a drought to the monster manual anytime soon?
I know that it's on our list of, hey, this is what we should do next time we do it, but I don't know when the next monster manual is going to be.
Okay, because I'm just wondering, because Drow are considered a subrace of Elf, so...
There we go. Oh no, he crushed the chest.
Well, he also crushed me, so I guess I'm still kind of keeping the chest alive.
Hey, someone got hair dye. Green prismatic. It's not terrible. Oh, inventory's full. Get rid of that too.
And there's a massacre deer.
Alright, I need to clear up some inventory space, probably double recall. I don't know. Maybe that'll be it, actually. I'm not sure that we've got time for another quest here. Because now we're starting to go up the mountain and everything.
You could go do one of the lower level quests.
Yeah.
Out by Wayland and all that.
Yeah. I'm already wearing that for a past life. I think I'll actually pop back on Sarlona and drop off some of those creature companions here while I'm at it. Got a few minutes left, answer some questions in chat, that sort of thing. I will hook you guys up with turbine point codes, and might as well get you guys all the creature companions as well. So I can do that here in a little bit later this afternoon.
Sweet.
Sweet, thanks, Jer.
I'll deal with that later. Alright, cool. Well, I'm going to drop group then and pop on back on my admin. I'll see you guys maybe next week. Have fun.
I will, thank you.
Alright, let's see. In case of a bald head putting the top of your head the hair color. That's pretty funny. Why are so many of my slots empty? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm pretty geared out on this guy. I don't think I've got any empty slots. Alright, let's see. Yeah, the hair dye lottery game. Every time I do that too, Urlach. Every time I get hair dye in a character, I immediately apply it. It's kind of like what people do with the potions of wonder, right? Where as soon as you get a potion of wonder in the chest, you chug it. I do that for hair dye, so my character's hair color will occasionally change just on the that just happened on Atlantis actually with Sekihan. I found some hair dye, the white hair dye, I believe. So now he's Snow White. Sekihan the Snow White. Kind of like Gandalf. He just got old all of a sudden. Alright, here we go. Name of the mini stalker. Yeah, as a matter of fact, so hairstyle changes are a random drop. Pretty sure. I did a bunch of this yesterday, by the way, too. So uh, on not just Sarlona, but all those servers. I don't know if I can go to Snowy Side Korthos without causing problems because the way Snowy Side Korthos works, because of the ability to start playing it uh, before the full game is downloaded. So it could cause problems. So I wouldn't do that. Alright, good enough. Let me pop into a different server. I should run with the halfling commandos. See, I don't have any halflings on Sarlona. I've thought about that in the past, but I don't have that, so. Will combat logs ever be exportable to a log or text file? Probably not. I mean, it would be really cool if we could do that, but I don't know that. I don't know. It would be a lot of work to get it to work, but perhaps. This one is on Argo. Let's see. Yes, that turbine shield is pretty awesome, but it is going to remain a turbine-only thing. Yeah. I mean, I'm not opposed to having a combat log exportable. It just, I don't believe we have the tech for it. It's a special turbine shield. Yep. This is Kenneth. Well, they are invisible, so technically I believe the APR is the air elemental. But if you have them do a trick, you know, they're invisible. So you don't really see anything. But yeah, you know, I mean... Alright, pop into a different server. No, we did not determine if true seeing spots them. That's a very good question. I'll have to check that out. So. Yeah, the glitter dust, the top hats, all the cosmetic stuff for creature companions will show up on the invisible mini stalker. So you can have like a floating top hat behind you, or the sparkly things, that sort of thing. It's actually pretty cool looking. Yep. True seeing does not. Okay. Okay. This is Galanda. See, I've got glitter on one of mine, and it absolutely works fine. I'm surprised it would go in and out for you. I'm not quite sure what's up with that. Like I say, this isn't the one time I'm doing this either. I've been kind of popping in and doing this already a couple of times. So I hit up all the servers yesterday, and I'll be doing more of this kind of thing throughout the month as time permits. Just dropping them in game. Like I said, I'll be doing giveaways on, all sorts of places. Social media, the forums, what have you. So. Alright, one more server, and then I'm going to call it a stream here. And I'll be doing more of the stuff, like I said, throughout the day. So, throughout the week and months, actually. What server are we on? Oh, I'm popping through all sorts of different servers here. Technical. I'm just doing a little giveaway here while I can. But I was on Sarlona, and I'll be back on, like I say, I'll be on Sarlona next week, except I think I'll probably end up being on Lamania next week. So probably Lamania next week, maybe the week after, we'll see. I do have, our Update 30 preview stream that'll be in the works as well. I don't know if that's going to be Wednesday or Friday or something like that. We'll kind of have to see what happens, but something like that. Mate Fizz, yes, on Twitter. As a matter of fact, today on Twitter, I'm giving away 10 codes. I gave away 10 on the forums yesterday. Yeah, and I'll be doing more of that kind of thing throughout the weeks and months. Yep, because I'm having some admin problems. Too much logging. So I will be doing a Turbine Point code giveaway as well here on our chat room in just a second, a few minutes here. All right, I'm going to wrap it up here. I'll take care of the other servers a little later on today. All right, thanks very much for joining me on the weekly Wednesday lunchtime live stream here on twitch.tv/DDO stream and youtube.com/dungeonsanddragons/live. These shows are archived both on Twitch and YouTube a little bit later on in the day, and we do have a full roster on DDO stream as well, Sunday to Sunday. And you can find that full schedule on twitch.tv/DDO stream. Today, 4 o'clock Eastern, we have DDO as she is played. Musk from Argo is Thursday at 1 o'clock. Thursday at 8:30, we have Brighter Days Ahead tonight. I'll be back Friday at 5 o'clock for Fridays at 5. And we have a full schedule this weekend as well. So thanks very much for joining me. We'll talk to you again soon.